Hello, Doctor.
Ray, nice to see you.
All righty. Nice to be back here.
Haven't seen you. You missed a few sessions. Have you been out of town?
I've been on the road a lot.
Yeah. And how was that?
I was in Vegas.
Oh, wow.
You been there?
Sure. Been there.
There's a town, huh? Crazy.
Yep.
It is.
Yeah.
Drive-through wedding chapels. Did you see that?
I've seen that, yes.
How about legalized prostitution? Huh? So I hear over there.
Yeah. It's all over there.
And it was hot. When were you? Were you there in the summer?
Yeah, it's very, very hot.
114 degrees. But you know what? I'd rather be in Vegas 114 than New York 90. You know why? Legalized prostitution. In any weather, that takes the edge off. It's a joke, of course. You know I'm a happily married man.
I'm sure I knew you were kidding.
My twins are 2 years old now.
Yeah. How are they doing, the kids?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
That's another reason I'm under so much stress. Do you know what that's like? There's 2 2-year-olds in my house.
I'm sure it's difficult.
You've been through a 2-year-old, right?
1 2-year-old, yeah.
Yeah. Even people who haven't been, they know what 2-year-olds are like. They've seen them. They've read about them.
Terrible twos.
Maybe they've seen documentary footage. Sometimes PBS will show the 2-year-old in the wild, out there, where they belong. Who domesticated them? You know, if you know what a single 2-year-old can do in a house, well, just picture another one right there, right behind him. You know, just egging him on. Hey, come on, jump. You can jump from there. Yes, that's jumpable. Come on, what are you afraid of? I did it when I was 1. Hurry up. We got to go see how far we can stick our arm in the toilet. I got the whole day planned.
Sure, they like to get each other in trouble. That's the idea?
She's crazy, my daughter. See, that's...
How old is she now?
Right now she's 4,
yeah.
And she's...
And that's a good age.
She can be... Yeah, that's the privilege of being 4. You know, you can be crazy. You don't got to come for therapy at 4. The other day she came in... There were people over our house.
Yeah.
And she came in and named her toes for everyone. She had a name for every toe. Oh, that's Judy. That's Nancy. That's Karen. Yeah, oh, everybody thought that was adorable. Yeah, okay, but if Grandpa does it, it's a tragedy all of a sudden. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants Grandpa coming in, hey, that's Fat Tony and that's Jimmy the Weasel. Been pissing me off. One of my 2-year-olds, you know, this is what I want to ask you, if this is normal.
Normal is not a word I like to use, Ray.
He was in the bathtub, and I guess the water must have stimulated him. You know what I'm getting at here?
Yeah, that's normal.
He's only 2. That's weird.
Perfectly natural to be stimulated by warm water.
Okay, and that's a big day for a 2-year-old when he realizes that his part of his body gets larger. He came running out of the bathtub. Pee-pee big, which, you know, once again, cute. Grandpa does that, not so cute anymore, right? There's your double standard. Why can't Grandpa get excited? I'm sure he's just as surprised as a 2-year-old.
Well, Las Vegas, Ray, is not really a city. It's more of a celebration of everything evil.
They just take your money so quick there, you know? There's slot machines in the supermarket. Do you know that?
Yeah.
It's pathetic.
Sure.
There's people there with their shopping list. Oh, we don't need eggs. It's not right.
Sure,
And it's weird how tacky it is. I get a kick out of these cigarette girls that walk around the casino floor, you know, with those those trays they have, and these little novelty things they're selling, like yo-yos, lighted yo-yos for sale. Because, you know, really, you never know when a high roll is going to snap. Hey, can a guy get a yo-yo around here? Huh?
Ray.
What's a guy got to do to get a yo-yo?
Please, calm down.
I'm not going to shut up, Vinny, all right? I just dropped $20,000. I'd like to walk the dog, if that's possible.
Ray.
Oh. I didn't even stay in Vegas. You know, I stayed in one of these little cheap hotels on the outskirts. That's your best bet, you know. Did you go to the Mirage when you were there and see the tigers and
Sure, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, and the volcano. Well, you know, your best bet is to go to the little ones, the little mom and pop casinos off to the side.
Oh, really?
Because they're cute.
Yeah.
They don't have much, but they're quaint. They try to compete with the Mirage. You know, they got white hamsters in the lobby. All right, that's not much.
Right.
They don't have a volcano. The owner will backfire his truck in the parking lot. All right, there's an animal, there's a noise, now lose some money.
It's a different thing.
They don't have the same games, you know, as the big casinos.
Right.
They didn't have Keno, the place I was staying. You know, they had something like it. The waitress would come up to me and say, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. My 3-year-old, I'll tell you what, that's the age to be, though, Doc.
Sure. That's a wonderful age.
I always thought if I could go back in time, I'd want to be a teenager, but you don't get happier than 3. I watch my daughter. It's incredible. The other day, she's staring out the car window for 15 minutes with a smile on her face. Just smile, nonstop smile. I couldn't get over it. Finally, I just turned to her and I say, Alexandra, what are you thinking of? Candy. 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 When's the last time you could daydream about candy? You ever have that nice a day? When you have a free moment, can you fill it with candy? No. You can't because you're an adult. There's too many other things now. Oh, who am I? Why am I here? Am I gay? What's that lump? There's no room for candy.
Well, you're an adult now, Ray. You have responsibilities, you know. You have, you have lumps, I assume. You want one of those?
I have to go to Canada next week to work. Have you been to Montreal, Doc?
Yeah.
Yeah. The French people, they kind of annoy me. Not that they're annoying, they just won't speak English to you.
Right.
They're all bilingual, and they have an attitude with the English. You know what amazed me is I went into a Burger King in Montreal. The Burger King employees are required to be bilingual. Just think about that, Doc. I don't know if you've been to Burger King here in our country. They're not even lingual over here. You have to draw your food. I want a hamburger. 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 I don't want a pie. Put the pie down. I see the pie. I want a hamburger. To go. I'm going to go. Here, I'll draw little feet on my hamburger. See? It's self-explanatory. Should I talk about my neurosis now?
Nothing would make me happier, Ray.
You're faking it.
No, I mean it. I would like to get into that area. That's what this is all about.
The big thing is I can't watch the game anymore. The holidays.
Yeah.
The holidays are the hardest time for me with sports. I don't like that they put football on Thanksgiving because it just starts fights in my family. The men want to watch the game. The women don't. You know what they do? They compromise the women. They put the TV on without the volume, which never works because then you have to pretend like you're paying attention to your family. Oh, Grandma, could you pass me the gravy, please? Would you pass it? I'm open! Get rid of it! Pass the gravy! Oh, you suck! I'm not going to shut up. We should have got rid of her last year. Look at her. She's a loser. I can't watch a game.
Oh, Ray. What am I going to do with you, laddie boy?
Fix me. You know what frightens me now, actually, Doc, is I'm forgetting things. Forgetting things that aren't normal. Forgot my own phone number. I forgot. I was trying to tell this guy my number, and all I can remember was the first 3 numbers. And then you try to give your brain a running start. You know, like, hold on a second. 457. Ah! Yeah. I could see the 4, the 5, and the 7, and then the rest of the numbers were like taunting me, and a ring around the rosy, and other numbers went flashing by on my old high school gym locker. I had this memory lapse. This one really scared me. You're in your shower and you're daydreaming. I'm daydreaming, and then I can't remember if I shampooed my hair. I had to backtrack in my own shower. What did I do? Let's see. All right. I got in the shower. I sang Piano Man. I always sing Piano Man. And then what? You know what I do now, Doc, is I actually bring a checklist into my shower. I just check it off as I go along. All right, I did that. All right, I'll do that next. All right, not going to have time for that. I don't think I have enough soap. I think you know what I'm talking about, don't you? Every man knows what happens in a shower.
Oh.
Not ashamed of it. We were given the gift and we use it. And I know why we do that more than women. It's obvious. I think God gave man the ability to create these fantasies. It's not our fault. It's entrapment from God. I know women can fantasize, but, they have no idea what men are capable of. We have a cast of thousands in there. It's too many. It's too many. There's people in there you don't even want half the time. Mom, security, my mother got in. Who let my mother in? Who let my fat mother here? Oh, that sends me right to therapy when my mother makes a cameo.
Ray, you let her in. It's your fantasy.
It's my mother's fault. She's,
Whoops, you know what the music means. Our time is up.
Can't watch a game?
Well, that seems to be a theme in your life. You watching sports, it seems to be a source of a lot of troubles.
Actually, a few weeks ago, I was watching the game. I had some time to watch the game. Mm-hmm. My wife was busy, and I invite my friend over, and he brought his fiancée with him, and he kind of ruined it now for us.
Right.
I mean, if the women would start talking to each other, okay, we could watch, but they weren't. They had that let's play Pictionary look on their face. I was starting to panic. And then I tried something that actually worked. You can actually jumpstart a conversation sometimes between two women. I just said to my friend's fiancée, Kathy, what color bridesmaids dresses are you getting? She was, they're blue, they're off the shoulder. And my wife, really, blue? Boom, we're watching the game right there. The hardest thing is when I'm in a department store during the big game, because most of the time I'm shopping with my wife, and then your only hope is when you walk by the TV section for a little while. Like, honey, go try it on. Try that on. I'll be right here. No, you look fat in that one. Try another one on. Yeah.
That's cunning.
That's pathetic.
Yeah.
We're all there. All the married men are just shuffling around the TVs. Hi, how are you? Yeah, hi. What's up? Hey, you're new here. Get in the back, buddy. What are you trying to pull? You're on lookout. It's just that we don't sleep, and
sure.
That's the worst noise. The most disturbing noise a parent can hear in the middle of the night it's not a smoke alarm or a burglar alarm. It's that little noise that means your child is starting to wake up. It's very subtle. It's very quiet, and all of a sudden it's like, and it's a chill goes down your spine right there, and first you're in denial. You're like, hey, it could have been a car horn. And about a minute later, it picks up steam. Like, shut the door and turn the air conditioner on. It's hot. I'm hot. Where's my Walkman? I'm not getting up. I'm just too tired. I'm just tired for the kids. I can't snap out of it. I fell asleep driving the car. I did that. I did that little neck dip, that nanosecond of sleep behind the wheel of the car that just scared the hell out of you.
So terrifying.
I was just cruising and just like, holy crap! I'm driving. And then the weird thing is, as frightening as it is, I did it again a few minutes later. You've had a brush with death, and I'm still drowsy after that. How does that happen? If a bullet came through my window, would I fall asleep right after? Tomorrow I'll look at it, honey. I like to go out to eat, which is even more annoying for me. I like to go out for breakfast. Breakfast can be the most annoying meal for me because I need orange juice. I like orange juice, but I need a normal size glass. I don't know what kind of shortage we have in our country. You don't get this. This will never be your juice glass. Trust me, this is how they deliver the juice to the restaurant. We have a juice delivery. Your juice is here. Get the hand truck, Fred. We gotta bring that to the loading dock. I always tell the waitress, please, I need a large jumbo juice. I don't know how to stress that anymore. No matter what you say, it's a thimble of juice. My wife ordered a small once. They came around with a damp rag. I should have got the large. I almost broke my shower the other day, Doc. It's so frustrating. I have the shower where you can't get an accurate temperature setting. My shower will be too cold, so I'll turn it just a millimeter. That's all. Just a little, bing, too hot right there. I've done nothing wrong. You can't turn the knob any less than that.
I tried every method of turning that knob as little as possible. Sometimes I just brush up against the knob. Too hot. It's never the right temperature. It's the right temperature once while it's on its way towards being the wrong temperature. You soap up your body and I have to wait for it to come around. There it is. Okay, there it is. Okay, la la la. Ow! And then it does something very weird. I'll turn it hotter and it gets a little colder first and then goes to hot. It's like the cold water has to back up and get a running start. Okay, hot. Hello?
Hello, Ray. I remember when we stopped last week, you were telling me about the roles that you play in your household.
Yeah.
You were the noise checker, is that right?
Noise checker and bug killer.
Oh, you got promoted.
I don't know why women think men like bugs. I'm squeamish. The other day my wife screamed and I ran up to the bathroom and this thing frightened me. I've never seen a bug that large. It was gross. But we had a huge bug. It had graffiti on it. It was one of those rare bugs, and she's hysterical. You kill it. Don't look at it. You kill. And I don't care how brave you are. You don't just rush in and kill a bug like that. You got to plan it all out. You got the whole way. Look at what if I swing and miss? Huh? I don't know if he has the gift of flight, for one thing. And then she told me spray it. Most women think any aerosol can kill a bug. Hairspray, deodorant. She's telling me I've killed bugs with deodorant. Yeah. I'm trying to kill a monster with deodorant. And all I could find was the roll-on. No, this crap ain't working. He likes it. He likes this. Look at him. Oh, he wants his tummy done. Beautiful. It's not working, honey. He shouldn't be purring.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ray. We're going to have to stop. So you got the bug, right?
Yeah.
What's that thing crawling up your leg?
Oh.
Ray?
Yeah.
Now, you didn't go into this marriage thing blindly, you know.
Somebody should have told me, son. You should live together first. That's what you should do. I didn't know what to. You know why? The first day you move in, you realize I had no experience. I came from my parents' house.
Right.
The first day is crucial because you make the choices that don't seem important. Like, what side of the bed do you want?
Right.
Oh, that seemed like it was trivial at the time, but that's my side for life now. I blew the call. I didn't look at the TV angle.
No, you don't think about those things.
You know what I did? I went with my childhood instinct. I took the side that was away from the door in case the boogeyman comes in. I factored that in. All right, the boogeyman will get her. I'll be in my spaceship by then. Yeah, well, I found out all the roles that I was going to play right after I got married. You know, you think you know them all. You think, it's take out the garbage and mow the lawn.
Those are the traditional roles.
Right after I got married, I found out that in the middle of the night, I was now the automatic noise checker-outer. Every little thing. What was that? No, it's nothing. No, check it out. Check it out. What do you mean, nothing? That could be a burglar with a gun. So be careful. Go. Watch out. Put your slippers on. Might have to run. Bring me up a yogurt if it's nothing. Either way. I want a yogurt either way. Don't come back without a yogurt, slipper boy.
Oh, so you're
I'm the noise checker.
Sex and marriage, it's a cliche, but you have to work at it. You have to reinvent the sex.
Someone actually told me to spice up the sex, to try going to a motel.
Sure, if that works, you know.
You know, they get a babysitter, go to a motel.
Right.
You know, we tried that. And the weird thing is they give you the motel room for 4 hours. I don't know about you, Doc, but who needs a room for 4 hours?
Well, some people, they like to, unpack and make the place their own.
Show me the 20-minute room. That's all. The 20-minute room has to have a TV and a wake-up call. That's all. Do you have a drive-through? Because I know what I want. 4 hours. Who are these guys who need a room for 4 hours? They think they do. That's the way it is. It's always that way with sex. You're in the 4-hour mode when you start. You know, you're like, oh, this is gonna be a marathon. Oh, I'm gonna wear a number on my back, and people are gonna have to bring me cups of water. And it never ends up because it's always pacing. That's what it is. That's my problem. My pacing is off because I start in the 4-hour pace, but something. You know what it is? You always go that one move too far. And then you try to save it. No, don't move, honey. Freeze! Don't. You moved! You moved! It's not my fault! Come on, you clearly exhaled. Don't look at me. Where's the remote?
It feels a little claustrophobic in your house now with the twins and your daughter.
This is horrible, but I actually make little excuses now just to get out of my house. I'll do anything. Anybody need anything? Anything at all? Anything from the Motor Vehicle Bureau? Maybe? I'll do it. Can I register anything? I'm the guy. It's on my way. I was going that way. I'm just going out to apply for jury duty. That's all. Please, let me out of the house.
So you're saying it's hard to get any work done at home?
My 3-year-old runs the house. The hardest thing, I can't even make a phone call. Every business call I try in my house, I screw up.
Mm-hmm.
The 15th is fine with me. I just need to know, where do you think you're going with that cookie? Put the cookie down. Not you. Sorry. Didn't mean to scare you. Oh, I didn't know you were eating a cookie. Of course I'm interested. Every time I'm there, I smell cocky. It's the cocky, Doc. Yeah. That's what it is.
Sure.
I have the twin towers of poop in my house right now.
Whoops, you know what the music means. Our time is up.
All righty. Hello, doctor.
Hi, Ray.
You know what? I have a few phobias that have perked up since the last time.
Yeah.
I have spiderphobia. Is that common?
Not unusual.
Yeah. I had a bad experience in my car.
Right.
It was kind of like right out of a horror flick, It was, I was driving on the highway and I saw the spider on my windshield. And then I thought, okay, you know what? I'll turn the wipers on and that'll kill him.
Uh-huh.
So then I turned the wipers on and it goes right over him. And then it dawned on me, he's in the car. It's just like that horrible, we've traced the spider. He's coming from the inside.
It's over now, Ray. You're safe,
Oh, I feel a little better.
What other phobias are you talking about?
The usual.
Yeah.
The other stuff is normal, death, taxes, cloud cover, certain crayons, color forms, raisins. Well, you ever watch two men go to the movies together?
Yeah.
They never want to sit right next to each other. Not if possible. There's always that empty, I'm a heterosexual empty seat right there.
Yeah.
There's my friend, my heterosexual friend. Hey, headlock. Oh, I'm so tired. I had to go to the Italian wedding yesterday. Oh, man, I'm telling you, if I have to chicken dance ever again, I'll kill somebody. That's the worst, the chicken dance. Or even worse than that is the train you get sucked into, that human idiot train.
Right.
I'm always in it involuntarily. I'm going to the men's room. I'll see you guys in 1 second. Yeah, hey, what's up? Oh, shit.
Wow.
Nah. And you're stuck. You can't get off. That's the thing about the train. You can't just jump off, because then you're the conductor for whoever's attached to you. I'm going to the men's room. They'll follow you. They'll follow you right into the men's room. Hey, where we going? What's he doing? I want to stop talking about my kids, though, because people brag about them too much. And there's nothing more. My friend of mine had a kid the same time, and it's like it's a battle of whose kid is advancing more,
Yeah.
Oh, mine rolled over 3 months every time I'd see him. I don't want to brag, but my kid, 3 months, rolls over, push-ups. Starts doing little push-ups.
Wow.
And the ones where you clap in the middle. And I'm like, I don't want to rub it in his face. I just hope my twins adapt well, they're only a few minutes apart, especially for the younger one.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that like, having an older brother a few minutes older than you?
Gotta be so frustrating.
I had a brother a year older than me, and that was hard enough, especially when you're a teenager and you're trying to get the same privileges.
Right.
Oh, Dad, can I borrow the car? You always give it to Matthew. Hey, look, young man, when you're Matthew's age, hold on. All right, now you can have it. Too late. He took it 3 minutes ago. You're always missing it. They're exactly identical. That's what baffles me. That soft spot on the head.
Yeah.
You know the part where the head goes in on the newborn?
Right.
Exactly in the same spot. But you always got to check, by the way. Always make sure that little spot goes in. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, if it comes out, that means they've been tampered with. Somebody tried to unscrew your baby's head. I usually ask, what did you name them? You didn't give them the same letter names, did you? Like Jimmy, Joey, because that's not healthy to do to twins. And I'll say, yeah, you have to separate them because it's bad enough they're twins. We named ours Gregory and Schmeggery, which is just a coincidence. My father's name is Schmeggery, and we've always loved the name Gregory. I hope I know what I'm doing, especially with discipline. And I saw a woman in a store the other day. This woman, the kid had a candy bar, and she told him to put it down. And I'm not making this up, she looked at him, she said, okay, I'm giving you to the count of 2. 2, doctor. Is that healthy? How do you give a kid till 2? I think we all know 3 is the minimum there. It's a standard.
Sure.
How do you give a kid till 2? He has no chance at 2. He wouldn't have made it to the rack by 2. He would have had to hand it off to some kid who has 3. Please take it the rest of the way. He's a maniac. 3 is the standard. With fractions, if you needed that extension time, 2.5, 2 3/4. When my mother said 2 3/4, I knew we had to do it then because she didn't know any more fractions after that.
Whoops, you know what the music means.
Ooh.
Our time is up.